Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, and we are back with our online weekly joint meeting of Leaders Connect and Storytellers. I am Hirinder, your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. Before we start our meeting, let me dive into a small mindfulness exercise, which will help us bring ourselves to the current moment without any judgment. So, can I request all of you to close your eyes briefly, right? And inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Slowly as you can, as slowly as you can. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Now slowly open your eyes. Look for three things around that you generally overlook. Appreciate it. You can appreciate your sofa, your fan, your bed, your books, bookshelf, anything you wish to. Now, let listen to the two sound that you can hear now. It could be a wearing of a juicer mixer, a fan sound, crinkle of your kitchen, anything that you can hear. One last thing, smell anything that you can smell now. Could be a texture of a food, fresh air. Great. Now that we are fully grounded and awake, one small more exercise. I'm just going a little bit back so that you can hear and watch me. So bring your left hand forward like your, uh, it's upside down, Mohit. Can you just do as Pihu or myself is doing? Okay, right. Now bring your second hand close to the first one. Now rub it gently, rub it more powerful, rub. I have to remove my glasses. Now touch your eyes with your palm. One more time, rub it fiercely as you can feel the heat in your palm, and go back to your eyes, touch your eyes with your palm. Great. Now that we are fully awake and alert, so without a further ado, let's start today's meeting. So everybody has a life in the mission, so as our Toastmaster Club is. The mission of our Toastmaster Club is to provide a healthy and supporting learning environment to our members, where members feel empowered to learn and practice their communication and leadership skills. We have some ground rule to follow a smooth meeting. One, that we try avoiding sensitive topics such as religion, politics, and sex. Second, please pay attention and try to minimize the restriction, disturbance through your movement, or if possible, try to keep your mobile phone on silent. Last and very important thing, I think most of us have already their cameras on. Please keep your cameras on and share your beautiful smile. Without a further ado, let me welcome our presiding officer for today's meeting, none other than Neetal Jain. Please welcome Neetal Jain. Over to you, Neetal Jain.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hirinder, for amazing start to the meeting and making sure everyone is awake. So as we move into the festival season, we have finished one big festival, Dashera, and we are going ahead into moving ahead towards Diwali. So how many of you has contributed to any Diwali Saf Safai at home? Raise your hands. No one? Wow.
It's going on for me.
Okay, everyone. So how do you feel doing cleaning, house cleaning? What is the thought that comes to your mind when you do it?
Why do
Anyone?
we why do we make it so messy?
True.
So I feel good
We
when my room is clean to feel good.
that's great. And
I feel I feel it's like gym, so I hate it when I start to do it, but at the end of it, I love the results.
yeah, okay. So what I did is, at least for my room, I made a habit of getting up in the morning, dedicating 5 to 10 minutes to keep the things at their appropriate places and clean the cupboard so that the room is clean all the time. So that's one habit that I incorporated. Like got inspired from the book Make Your Bed, where you make your bed as soon as you get up. So now that you have all cleaned houses, so make that as a practice at least for your room. House is big. You can do that so that you don't have to push or wait for Diwali to come to do the cleaning. So what is one thing that comes to mind when you think about Diwali? Except food, fireworks, and new clothes. What are the other things that comes to mind?
Start of the year
Celebrating with
Mohit,
Family.
family. Yeah.
that's great.
family.
Yeah, so many people who are not staying with their family, they travel to go and have that big celebration with their family, with their loved ones. So that reminds me like how we are connected with each other in this Diwali, where we make an effort to visit places, visit to relatives' home, friends, and do Diwali Sammelan. And like that, we have our Toastmaster family where we would be celebrating our Diwali as well. And today in a agent style mode. So I would like to welcome our guest today. So I see few guests joined. So I will start with Urvashi. So a brief intro and how did you get to know about us and what is it you are expecting from this meeting?
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Urvishi. I'm 40 plus, and I have been working since 2005. I started my trainee as a trainee in the IT field in 2005. I got to know about Toastmasters in my company itself. So we had started a session in our company way back. I did participate one or few sessions, but after that I couldn't. I had a friend, she had also done Toastmasters and she shared her journey, how it changed for her, and how Atomic Habits, which she's a huge fan of, she considers it as one of it. It has helped her really improve how she communicates to people, how she expresses herself. Then I was also in touch with Mohit Sani. We both have worked together, and we used to go for long walks where we would chit chat on different topics. He happened to share once his storytelling, and I was completely astounded the level of creativity he had because it didn't come verbally, right? Because he never expressed that, but how he perceived the world, how he expressed it, it was a very fresh insight for all of us. All of us who were working in the company, we were not aware of it, right? And we have been in touch because he left the company and he shared with me how he is part of Toastmasters. So it's been a few years. Again, I reached out to him yesterday. I was just expressing it to him that how I feel that I have a foot and mouth issue. And he inquired, what is that? So he said, then I told him that when I say something, I say it with a certain intent, but by the time I finished, I realized that it will be received in a very different way. The meaning might be taken differently, and how damaging it can be for the audience who receives it, even though I didn't mean it that way. So again, he said that you need to join Toastmasters. I said, yeah, I need to. He said, you have been delaying that for quite some time. Just yesterday we had a chit chat and he shooted the link to me and like, you better join now. And that's why I'm here. So that's my story. Yeah.
That's amazing. And glad you are here today. And for sure,
I've
you'll love
taken the
the
first step.
session. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. A new beginning for Diwali. So I can see one more guest we have, Kanchan. So a brief intro and how did you get to know about us? What you're expecting from this meeting?
Okay. So my throat is bad, so sorry for that. Good morning, everyone. Uh, I have been working since 2022, and I work as a business analyst in an IT company. So I joined as a business analyst. Now I'm moving to lead business analyst. And when you become a leader, you have to speak to people, you have to manage people. So I have my own insecurities. I feel quite I am afraid of people's opinion about me. So that's why I cannot speak freely. Even if I have thoughts in my mind, I can't say the way I want to say. And so I was looking for some club where I can join. I've been searching last 2 3 weeks, and I don't have much friends, so that is also one problem that I don't feel comfortable talking to people. If it is about work and meeting, then fine. But generally, social conversation I feel difficult. So that's how I found this Toastmaster Club. Last week, I joined a Toastmaster Club near Millennium City Center, and now I'm trying different clubs to feel what works best for me. So I just want to connect and feel comfortable talking to people.
That's amazing. And I believe you are in the right place. So
I hope so.
any Toastmaster meeting emphasis is to have a safe environment without a judgment, though you will be evaluated, but that's without judgment. And definitely you will have the place to start speaking with your impromptu when our Toastmaster Shivani will get you a Toastmaster topic, table topic.
Yeah.
So with this, I'll hand over the stage to a wonderful person who has joined us 2 weeks back, I believe. And she is an irrationally optimistic and lover of weird things. By profession, she has recently started a startup and found excited to find a place in the world after a decade of working on AI. So with this, I would like to welcome our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Somya. A big round of applause for her.
Thank you so much, Double Agent Neetal. Hi, everyone. This is Agent Soumya reporting from Mission Control. So, we are going to switch gears from the festivities to a little bit of mystery in this operation, not meeting. Now, before we begin our mission for today, I want to do a quick check of field readiness. Okay, so for that, I need all your cameras on. Uh, and or you can also use Reacts for this. Awesome. So raise your hands if you have ever played escape rooms. Anyone watch spy movies, read mystery novels, James Bond fan, Mission Impossible? No one? Awesome. So a few. Great. Okay. So now I see more hands coming up. Nice. Yeah. So it's not that surprising that a lot of people find mystery appealing. And I want to pose this question. Any guesses why that might be the case? Like, what is it about mystery that is so attractive? Why is this genre? It is one of the most most popular genres around the world. So, any thoughts on that? Please unmute and share.
Brings you out of boredom because it helps you explore new paths.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Rashi?
Yeah, I think the part that brings mystery is that it is not yet revealed, and our
Mhm.
mind is kind of curious about things which are not yet known to us. So it's kind of intriguing, and we get into it and get consumed by the whole mystery part. It.
Awesome. Yeah. Um, yes, Rashi, I think, has hit the nail on the head. So there are many different reasons why people like mystery, but one particular reason why we find it so appealing is because it taps into something that's inherently very human. It's a part of us that we were born with, before multiple layers of conditioning through our life, and that is pure curiosity. And what makes it even better is that we are guaranteed to find the answer if we are reading or going through any kind of mystery story in any form. And we get this answer in a non threatening, safe way. So, this satisfies two of our primal needs. One is our need for safety and our need for uncertainty. Yes, that's also a thing. And that's when I think about Toastmasters, I feel it's very similar. I think that is perhaps also mystery is also the reason why we are so drawn to Toastmasters and why we keep coming back every Sunday morning. So I feel like each meeting has its thrill of speaking, and we don't know till the end what insights will be revealed or what lessons we will uncover. So, and all of this we do it in a safe and supportive environment. So I feel that Toastmasters very much aligns with the our innate curiosity and needing to know the reveal at the end. So before now we dive deeper into our operation today, let's make sure that everyone is mission ready. So there are two rules to this meeting, only two. The first is that we will refer to each other as agents. So today we give up our Toastmaster identity and we assume the identity of agent, right? So I would be talking to Agent Needle, for example, or Agent P, who will be giving speeches. And the second rule is that please turn on your cameras. I will not reveal why, but we do need to be observant in this meeting. So turn on your cameras for the entirety of the meeting, as much as you can. It's okay if you're eating food or having a drink, that's fine. We want to see all your beautiful faces. Um, and if possible, please change your background to one of the spy themes. I have shared a few options in the WhatsApp group. You can also select any of your own. So is that everyone is good with that briefing? Thumbs up if you are. Awesome. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. So most, I think all the agents are ready. We are ready to take on this mission communication for today. All right, great. So now with that agents, I'm going to officially open today's mission communication. There are going to be three phases to our operation. The phase one is prepared speeches. We have two very insightful and intriguing speeches by two of our very brilliant operatives. In phase two, we have the table topics mission. This is going to be your field test for thinking on your feet under pressure and improvising on the fly, right? So these will table topics will give you the skills that are needed to become a top agent. And finally, we'll move on to the forensic reports. This is the evaluation section where the post-mortem happens, thankfully without involving any dead bodies. No mission is complete without the post-mortem, and any feedback that you receive here, treat it as valuable intel because it would make you sharper and ready for your next operation. Yeah. So now with that, I'm going to call on the head of our forensic team, the evaluations team, Agent Monica with a K, to introduce herself and her team. Agent Monica, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Agent Soumya, for giving me the virtual stage. Good morning, everyone. As Soumya said, I'll be the general evaluator today. Before I begin and introduce my role and introduce my team, I just want to share a small story about a very great artisan. He used to chisel the marbles to make sculptures. And once he kind of kept on, chiseling that, trying to create that structure, but somehow it didn't came out that beautiful. Well, there was another artisan, she was Mary, who actually, while chiseling that marble, invited few people to assess, to give her some feedback. And what it did was give her some confidence when she received that feedback. She modulated her strategy, and what she then created became a world class sculpture. That's how the feedbacks or the evaluations help us. But often we fear about it. Anybody in that region who kind of fear about taking the feedback or is being very critical? Raise your hand. So for today, I recommend all of you to drop that hat, be open to make the mistakes, and let us do contribute to your journey, because we are here in the Toastmaster with a purpose to improve our communication. And that's where the evaluation section would play a big role, wherein the evaluation team will be coming up, adding more recommendation so that you can improve in the way you communicate and you kind of perform well, not only in this platform, but wherever you go. So with that, let me introduce as an GE, I will be evaluating what's happening in the meeting. I have already started doing my work since the beginning of the meeting, and I'll continue till the end. But I am not the only one. I have a army. I have a, what shall I call, Soumya? Army of agents,
Forensic experts.
forensic experts, to help me to do that work with me. Okay. So we have first timer. Mukul Toastmaster. Mukul is playing as in a timer today.
Oh,
Is he here? I can't see him.
the timer role is open. He's not joining.
Okay, Mukul. And our counter is also open.
Our counter I'll take, and grammarian is
Perfect.
Ashish.
Okay, we can actually
Rashi,
begin
you want to
with.
take timer role?
So till the time we have some volunteer for the timer role, let me invite the grammarian of the day, Ashish. Toastmaster Ashish, would you like to introduce your role?
Agent Ashish.
Agent Ashish.
This is Agent
Forensic
Ashish.
expert Ashish.
This is Agent Ashish reporting from RDCT Base Camp Journal Evaluator. Two roads diverged. I took the one less traveled, and that made all the difference. We all have heard these words of Robert Frost, and also we know how much power the words can have. The words can hurt, words can heal, words can give happiness, or words can steal. Today, each one of us have an opportunity to learn how to decorate our message in terms of our words. And that's exactly my role in today's meeting. I'll be observing all the great usages throughout the meeting. And at the end of it, we'll share with you who all have stitched the words so beautifully that they left an indelible mark on the meeting and on the minds and hearts of people. Also, as a part of my role, I'll be sharing with you the word of the day and idiom of the day. Keeping up with the theme of the meeting, the word today is intriguing or intrigue. And intriguing means arousing one's curiosity or interest. As all of our backgrounds are supremely intriguing, and so is the theme of today's meeting. Perhaps this is the best words that fits in. My background very much gels with the web series I was watching yesterday on Hotstar. I love this theme. Whenever there is an intrigue around, my ears are open and eyes are wide open. Really, really looking forward. Also, keeping up with it, the idiom of the day is hold your cards or keep your cards close to your chest. As in order to build the intrigue, we have to keep the cards close to our chest and reveal it at just the right point of time. It means keep your intended actions secret. I wish all the agents today an amazing day ahead. And also, one surprise for all of you. I'll be at the end of the meeting announcing who is the words wizard. That is, who's the person who's used the words in the best possible manner. And the condition is you must have used the word of the day or idiom of the day in order to qualify for that. Whenever called upon by the journal evaluator, I'll be sharing my report. Back to you, Agent Monica.
Awesome, Agent Ashish. I'm really intrigued by the way you have announced that word wizard thing. Super. Now I'll call upon the virtual podium, Hirinder, will be helping us with the timer role. So Agent Hirinder, please share your role.
Yes. Thank you. What should I call?
Agent.
Agent Monica for assigning a secret mission to me as well. This is Hirinder reporting from Hideout, your timer. I will try to help you stay on time, stay the precious asset that we all have a very limited capacity, the time. So we'll ensure I will share my report once called upon and try to keep everyone on time in today's meeting. Thank you, and back to you, Agent Monica.
Thank you, Agent Hirinder. Now I'd like to call upon virtual stage Agent Neethal for introducing her role as an accounter. Agent Neethal, would you like to come
Thank you,
on the virtual
Toastmaster.
stage?
Thank you,
Thank you.
Agent Monica. So this is Neetal reporting from wherever. So there is a top secret mission that is being assigned to me. And you know what are my weapons? My ears. So I'll be keenly observing every slip out that comes on the way. And anyone hesitate to use the filler words or hesitate and use the filler words, I'll be noting them down. Throughout the mission, I'll be listening closely as each speaker takes the stage. At the end of the meeting, I'll present my report, a classified report, revealing who stayed sharp under pressure and who might need a little more spy training in the art of silence. So, fellow operatives or agents, speak with confidence and with precision. And remember, every word counts. The R counter is watching. Back to you, Agent Monica.
Awesome, the forensic experts and agents for introducing your role so well. So keep your cards close to your heart till we request you be on the virtual stage again to share the reports. This is what our team will be working upon. As I already said, I'm watching everybody, noticing what the good usages are and where there is a scope of becoming even better. Few tips I can share at this point of time is be yourself in the meeting. Nobody is judging you, but we are just your co-passenger in this journey to improve our communication. So we will be coming again when called upon by the moderator to show up with the report. So handling back the stage to the agent. No, it's not team mode today, sorry. Agent Soumya. Yeah.
Thank you, Agent Monica, for the very detailed and exciting, rather intriguing forensic evaluation that you'll be doing later. So, agents, there is an issue. I just got a call from the headquarters, and it is very deeply concerning. So, one amongst us, is a spy. And what they have done is they have stolen a speech from a Toastmasters archive. This is very concerning because if we don't catch the spy before the end of our operation today, they will speak it at Oscars and let out all our IP. So if there is one thing that Christopher Nolan lacks is good storytelling. So we can't have any of that, right? But how do we identify the spy? There is one thing that is going on for us. The spy was sneaky since they were able to steal the speech from right under our noses, but they forgot to steal this theme name of the speech. As it turns out, this theme name is one of the 11 pathway topics. So we have some idea what that might be. So now, as long as we can keep the theme name hidden from the spy and catch them before the meeting ends, we are good. Otherwise, if the spy guesses the theme name, then even if we catch them, we lose. And we don't want that to happen. So this is how this is going to go. I have access to the secret spy tool that will display the theme name to you if you are an agent. But if you are a spy, you will only see the 11 possibilities and the fact that you are a spy. Uh, you in the next few minutes, you will receive uh, through your private DMs your identity and the theme name. So now if you're an agent, if you're a true honest agent of our bureau and want to see us succeed, then do not speak out the theme name under any circumstances, otherwise the spy wins. The spy could be anyone, it was chosen at random. uh, Other than me, it could be anyone including the guests, so just watch out for the subtle clues the spy may or may not be leaving. Okay. And apart from that, just wait for my further instructions on how to proceed. For now, once you get either the theme name or whether your identity is spy, hold that card close to your heart and tread carefully. This is a delicate issue. We need to move slowly. Okay. And with that, hopefully that is all clear. Instructions, perfect. And with that, now it is my pleasure to open the stage for prepared speeches section of the operation. Our first speech is by our very special agent Pihu Singla. She has recently graduated in Bachelor of Commerce from the Gargi College, Delhi University. She loves to interact and communicate with people, and she's currently building her knowledge base in the field of commerce. So very exciting. I would also request Special Agent Neetal, who is her evaluator, to give a brief about Pihu's speech and the objectives. Over to you, Special Agent Neetal.
Thank you, Agent Somya. Look at Pihu, her mic, her headphones. I mean, can anyone say she has not come prepared for her speech? It's absolutely stunning to see the appearance of Agent Pihu. And Pihu has come up with a wild theme for her speech, or can say wild speech title. Her aim today is to abstract social observation, strengthen her ability to present abstract social observation through impactful storytelling. Through her speech, she want to get better at vocal variety and have an emotional connect with the audience and have a persuasive and communication skills. So her pathway is one sec, sorry.
Visionary communication.
Visionary communication, and she is delivering her level 1 speech to
Level 1.
level 1 and okay. So Agent Soumya, please note her title of the speech, The Doorbell of Modern Loneliness. So with this, I'll be evaluating Agent Pihu's speech and will be giving my feedback. And with this, I'll hand over the stage back to our Agent Soumya.
Thank you. So, yes, just the stage is all
You ne-
yours. Go on.
you just need to announce the title. So say Agent
Yeah.
Pihu, title of yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So, yeah, the stage is yours, Agent Pihu. The title is The Doorbell of Modern Loneliness. The Doorbell of Modern Loneliness, Agent Pihu. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Agent Soumya, for calling me upon on the virtual podium. So, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and fellow agents. Oh, 1 second. That was a notification. Isn't it funny how, even on the stage, my first instinct is to look at a device instead of responding to a person? Agents, if modern lives would have a secret code, it would surely have been notifications first, people later. Today, our undercover mission is simple: to uncover things which are greatest mysteries. And one of the greatest mysteries that I came across was, how can we be so connected and yet so distant? So, let's begin. There was a time when connections came with a sound of a bell or someone knocking at your door. Ding dong, a friend outside. Hey, come, let's play. But now it comes with sounds like ding, buzz, ping, and someone liked your post, someone reacted hard to your message. But Toastmasters, in this era of digital dopamines, we have secretly let out the actual happiness in connecting in real time. I would like to share a personal moment with you all. Not so long ago, I shared a photo on social media. It was a perfectly happy moment, captured nicely. And when I post, within 10 minutes, the reactions started to pour in. 10 likes, 20, someone commented something, and someone maybe reacted with a fire emoji. But I was staring at my phone. I was intrigued by the fact I was not refreshing my page in search of number of likes that were going up. I was searching for a message, someone genuine that can ask me, "Hey, how are you doing? How's your day?" But that didn't happen. I was not looking for approval or attention. I was looking to connect to someone. What I received was confirmation that I did existed in someone's feed, but not mattered in someone's life. Notifications have become masters of illusions. They are created to feel like intimacy, but in actual, they are shallow reflections of it. Each ping tricks our mind into thinking, oh, someone cares. But do they? A thumbs up doesn't know how your day was. A heart reaction doesn't read sadness from your eyes. A scene at 9:45 p.m. doesn't really mean what it is to be actually seen. It is not just a design flaw. It is emotional disconnect. And that hope is what keeps us all searching and looking for human connections. We are not addicted to our phones. We are searching for a genuine connection, someone to look to, someone who is there to listen to us. This brings us back again and again to our phone, refreshing, searching, tapping, even in the middle of night. And what we end up doing? Scrolling reels and ruining our sleep schedules. We fear that if someday the notifications would stop and I would be forgotten. It is not the absence of people around us, it is the absence of meaningful presence. It is to be digitally surrounded by people but emotionally deserted. But here's the good news. Like all mysteries, your agent Pihu solved this one. It came with a choice. I decided for myself. My worth will not be quantified in the number of likes that I get, shares, followers, etc. etc. I decided that my worth will not be in the numbers of followers or my social media A game, and my streaks will not define my friendship. I wanted a real conversation instead of replies. I wanted eye contact instead of just eye icons. I wanted a call from a friend and not just a dot saying typing. I started calling people instead of texting, meeting friends regularly without the need of selfie to prove it on social media, asking how are you and staying long enough to actually hear the honest answer. Connections are not complicated, but they are intentional. So here's the conclusion. Notifications may ring, but they cannot arrive to us. They may knock, but they cannot enter. Only us humans have the capability to do that. So today I ask you, let's be the doorbells again. Not the digital ones, the human ones. You are not alone. I see you. I'm here for you. These are the sounds that our friends and our relatives need from us and not some likes. Because the most powerful connection is not in your phone, it is in your heart and the heart you decide to reach out. Agents, mission connections begin now. Thank you.
So giving you a clap instead of emoji.
That is the
Yes,
real
such a-
doorbell.
Such a thoughtful speech. So glad to hear it. Let's take a minute to give feedback to our agent Pihu, either through chat, emojis, or reactions. Timer, can we please have the minute?
Agent grammarian interrupting. Since I'm not able to put the message in the chat, I request all of you to give a thumbs up whenever the idiom of the day or the word of the day is used. I request you to use the virtual emoji like this so that all of us can see the emoji appearing. And thanks, Pihu, for using the word of the day.
One minute is up.
Okay. Uh, let's now move on to the next speech. This is by Agent Manoj, who is our guest joining us from the Beckenham Communicator Toastmasters Club. So, and he was a last minute, he was grateful enough to join at the last minute when we needed a speaker. So, special thanks for that, Agent Manoj. Agent Manoj is an IT consultant, and in his free time, he likes to watch movies, loves walk, and plays table tennis. As mentioned already, he's a member of the Beckenham Communicator Toastmasters Club. I will be inviting Agent Rashi now, who is Manoj's evaluator, to talk about the objective of his speech. Agent Rashi, over to you.
Thank you, Agent Soumya. So Manoj is his speech is about persuasive influence. It's his level 3 project pathway using descriptive language, and the purpose of his project is for to practice writing a speech with an emphasis on adding language to increase interest and impact. And I will be evaluating him on the descriptive. I will focus more on descriptive words and literally elements such as the plot and setting of his speech. And we'll see that we will get engaged with his speech or get more interested in it, and if it intrigued us. So, yeah, Manoj, can we have a check whether the sound or your mic and all these things are
Can you hear
okay?
me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. Uh, Stage back to you, Agent Soumya. His title of his speech is You Still Have Wings.
Thank you, Agent Rashi. Um, Over to you, Agent Manoj. The title is You Still Have Wings. You Still Have Wings, Agent Manoj.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. And thank you, Agent Soumya Batra. Have you ever watched a predator which is focused, relentless, and silent? Now imagine that predator is a fluffy, ridiculously adorable cat. Sure, his face, darling, named Golu. His eyes looks like an amber glass. His teeth, show your teeth, darling. Pearl and a paws razor sharp. Behind this, what do you call gingery, fluffy fur lies a merciless warrior. I see it. Every other day, Golu proudly drags a new victim into the middle of my living room. Sometimes a bug, sometimes a grasshopper, sometimes a dragonfly. Now, sadly, it's never been my taste for the dinner or lunch. And it's never a quick, a clean jog. He does that. He prefers a very slow theatrical hunt. He stalks sometimes, he pounces back, and then you look at this poor thing crawling on the floor. Sometimes a leg there, sometimes the wing, and sometimes until he sees this insect is belly crawling on the floor, half alive. Then he looks at me and with his intense, unblinking and tail flicking like this, saying, well, are you not going to thank me for this masterpiece? Every time I sign and say Golu, Agent Golu, this is not okay. He just blinks at me and says, human, are you a jerk? You don't get it? This is the Game of Thrones. And I used to say that he's ridiculously cruel until life introduced me to another kind of predator, not the one which has a fur, one that wore a tie. Now, this was many years ago, I would say. I took, I believe, to be leaving a great career opportunity, which was left a very quiet, monotonous, predictable job and moved into a very buzzing city. Bigger company, bigger positions, but financially was okay. But more importantly, the job was between some of those good universities and good schools. And I was invested heavily on that one, emotionally, but not financially much. I believe that was one of the reason I took was one of the best decisions I could ever take for my family and my future. Now picture this, I walked into the office the very first day, something let me off. It's like the office, which just looked pitch perfect. The air is so still. My manager walked into the conference room, very cool, confident, funny, humorous guy. Soon his mask flipped. He became a boss with a bite, manageable, controlling, gaslighting in a way that I could not name it first, but his little jabs started to come one by one. You stay till 8. We usually work till midnight, Manoj. Why don't you find this email instantly? Are you always been like this? Disorganized? Fragile? It intrigues me, or it makes me uncomfortable with your slowness. So the next time I worked harder, stayed later, smiled more, spoke less, but it did not stop me. He circled my desk every day. Criticism, silence, weaponizing with his toxic look and the word again and again. It take me back to my Golu story. I was insect this time. Ashamed, I felt myself, sobbing in the toilet. Men don't cry. At least that's what I've been taught. But I asked myself, am I so sensitive? Am I not so good enough? So I questioned everything under my gaze. I felt like small, insignificant. Just like in the Golu story, Golu torment every day the insect. And it went on for months and months. So this was one Sunday evening, me and my wife were having this coffee in the back garden, and I saw Golu proudly marching this time with a legless grasshopper in his mouth. And he paused and looked at me with the same unblinking eyes. Behold my masterpiece. I saw him in Golu. Golu did not torment the insect because it was weak. He did it because he could. But boss did not pick me because I was failing. He picked me because might be I was good enough to replace him as a potential threat for his career. Now, this was state for going on actually. So deep down, I was thinking, I told myself, if I leave now, I will feel defeated, betrayed. I felt like I'm running away from the battlefield. I was not there to run, actually. I was there to behold or there to face the bull by his horn. So I stayed there for maybe like 16 or 18 months, maybe perhaps 20 months, not as a victim, but as a bleeding warrior. Because I don't want to leave, and I don't want to leave half broken. I need to prove myself. When I walked out, not as someone who been hunted, but someone who have survived actually. So here what Golu and my boss treat me or taught me, I will say. Sometimes life, your strength hollow someone who is inside. That threatens them actually. If someone is hurting you, bite back with boundaries. Stay with dignities. Because you're worth protecting. This is important. You're worth protecting. You're not like a twitching grasshopper on the floor. You still have wings, don't you? Back to you, Agent Soumya Batra.
Thank you, Agent Manoj. That was very heartfelt and vulnerable. Appreciate it. Let's take a minute to give our feedback to Agent Manoj through the chat. Timer, please time 1 minute.
Sure.
I'm not able to see the timer. Where is it? Everyone is able to see the.
Yeah, it's at the top of the names on the teams only.
It's probably your organizational setting that is not allowing you to see that.
I logged in via Gmail.
Okay.
I can't see it either.
Yeah.
Even I can't see it. Maybe the
Same here.
I can see it. It's like on the very
On,
top, but I
only
am
on
using my mobile phone, so I'm not sure. On
only
desktop,
only the only the top secret agents are
Yeah.
allowed to see that, I guess.
But how do we know if we have overshooted the time?
If you
It's
can't see, then
appearing
you are
top of
not in the top
that
brass.
key.
1 minute is
Okay,
up,
yes.
Toastmasters agent Soumya.
Uh,
Toastmaster Manoj, were you able to see? Like,
No.
yeah, so if he had overshooted, it's on you, Hirinder.
I take the blame.
I am able to see also. But what is not clear is that it says time's up at the green card or at the yellow card.
At the red
At,
card. Complete 7 minutes.
no,
Oh,
time's up is like is green. I set as 6.
Okay.
it is yellow.
maybe the timer can change their background.
Yeah,
That will allow
please.
all of us to do.
Okay. 1 minute
Or just
is
Because
hold
up.
up,
otherwise, yeah,
hold up
it will be
different
confusing
cards.
as green, orange, red because we have to show 3 cards. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see.
So let's move on since our 1 minute is up. Um, before we go on to the next section, next phase of our operation, which is the spontaneous table topics mission. I want to ask everyone, have you all received your assignment? Do you know what the theme is? The speech theme was? Please, a thumbs up. Okay. Um, or the fact that you're a spy. You should have received it either as a WhatsApp message or a private Teams message. So one of the two. The Teams has not been a great ally today, so have had to resort to WhatsApp. Okay, so please speak up now if you have not received Intel. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you know that you are either an agent or a spy. So now our job as agents is to identify who that spy is. And all we have going for us is that we know what the speech theme is, right? So the spy does not have any information on that, and the goal of the spy is to decode that speech theme. It's one of those 11 pathway speech themes. So now this is how we do it. Uh, I'll let we we will let agents interrogate each other, um, and we'll do it in different phases. So for this section, uh, I'm going to pick any 3 agents. Please raise your hands if you want to interrogate. It can be a spy or an agent. The spy's goal is to figure out the theme. The agent's goal is to figure out the spy. And we have to collectively identify the spy. So that means at the end of the meeting, the majority vote should go to the correct spy. That is when we can say that the mission was successful, right? So now to keep it fair for the spy as well, because they are just one and the agents are 13. We get to ask only three questions for now. These can be yes or no questions only. So try to ask questions related to the speech theme. And if you are an agent, try to answer in a way that does not give away the speech theme. Otherwise, the spy will get that information and they win automatically. But keep it vague yet informative enough so that you can signal to your other agents that you are not a spy. Okay, so as an example, let's say if the theme was humor, then perhaps a question someone could ask would to someone else could be that, hey, is your speech theme, will the subject of your speech make someone laugh? Now, the person being interrogated could either say yes or no. They could even lie if they wanted to misdirect the interrogator, or they could keep it vague. They may say, it depends how you deliver it. Yeah. Um, so I hope that is clear. Uh, who, please raise your hand if you want to be an interrogator. If not, I'll
I
pick
must say,
someone as
I must
random.
say, this was highly intriguing.
Glad to
Yeah.
hear that
It's like
Agent
you can't
Ashish is
lose your
feeling well.
focus, otherwise you don't know what's happening.
Awesome.
So an
No one
agent
wants
can
to be
also be an
interrogated?
interrogator, right?
Uh, no, yeah. So anyone, so agent or spy. Otherwise, like because we don't know who the spy is, so everyone has to be an interrogator.
Like I should pick someone and I'd start asking
Yes,
questions.
just ask one question and then someone else can ask someone else another question.
So I need to point out to whom I need to ask.
Yes, yes. Maybe you
I,
notice that someone has a different suspicious expression, you could go ask them.
Question
yeah,
has
I'll
to be to
start.
everybody, or question has to be to one person?
So the question for this round, the question has to be just to one person. So pick one person, ask them a yes or no question.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay, Neetan, Agent Neetan, go ahead.
So I should address them as spy right now.
Sure, that can be your strategy.
So spy Monica, did you think of anything that you would like to share?
It can only be a yes or no. Just make sure that
Okay.
it's a binary. Yeah.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay. Only one
Okay.
question, right? Okay.
Yeah, only add one question. Who else? Who else wants to go?
Come on,
This
people.
So
should
now,
work.
so
Yeah.
so now Monica will ask to someone else. It's
No,
like a chain.
anyone can ask. Um,
It's an open round discussion.
yes,
Anyone
open
can
round
shoot
discussion.
question to anyone.
Yeah, almost like a light version of Mafia if people have played.
Okay, I'll
So
go next.
Okay, Agent
Okay,
Ravinder, who do you want to
yeah,
interrogate?
Ashish.
Okay,
This
go
I
ahead.
see you are very motivational person. Do you want to motivate anyone here in this group?
I think so. Yes.
Okay, so keep noting down the clues. Also, see the one thing that would help is notice how people are reacting. Look at their expressions, micro expressions, if you will. And yes, final question. Who wants to ask?
Maybe I can ask Harinder.
Okay, go ahead, Monica, Agent Monica.
Sure, Monica.
So my question is, have you ever been inspired by anybody?
Very simple question. Yes.
All right. Okay, so I think we have three clues so far. Keep a note of them. By the end of the meeting, please make a note of who you think the spy might be.
I
And
think by now all of us know the spy.
do you? That's intriguing. All right. Okay, let's move on to the second phase of our operation. This is the phase of quick thinking, quick wit, the table topics mission. And for that, oh, where did I lose it? I think. Give me a second, please. Yeah. And for that, I'm going to call upon our top agent, Shivani Kumari, who is going to do this field testing for all of us. Over to you, Shivani Kumari.
Thank you, Agent Soumya. Good, good morning, everyone. I'm your table topic master for today's meeting. This is one of the exciting part of our meeting because it gives everyone a chance to speak, think on their feet, and speak without preparation. That is spontaneous and impromptu speech. The purpose of this session is to help us improve our quick thinking communication, and confidence. I will give a topic to one of agent at a time. It can be anything simple, funny, thoughtful, thought provoking, and mysterious. You will have 1 to 2 minutes to share your thought, story, or opinion. There are no right or wrong answers. Just speak freely and enjoy the moment. Guests are also welcome to participate. It's a great way to experience the fun side of our Toastmaster club. Okay, so who go first? Just raise your hand. Okay. Okay,
Ashish,
let's start with our first agent, Agent Ashish Agrawal sir. Okay, so I know you are a great speaker, so I give you a tough topic.
Yes, good choice.
Mm, okay, so which I think not, but which cartoon character best represent your personality and why?
you're
You're
on
on
mute.
mute.
You are on mute. Yeah.
Thanks for pointing. First, a big compliment to Tabletop Master to have seen the hidden cartoon within my face. Indeed, honestly, this is one thought, kind of a nightmare you might call it. I always have that people might perceive me as one of the cartoon, and somehow I've been trying to hide it, but today has been unearthed. But which one relates to me the most? The name that comes to my mind is not a funny one, but it is true that I relate to the most as Tom. And somehow throughout my life, I think Jerry has been that success or happiness that I keep chasing the mice. I keep looking for left, right, center, somewhere, some with a hammer, with a gun to try to really see that I shoot the happiness or success. But it's been evading me for the longest period of time. And I think for a very long time, I've been trying different things in in my work, in my personal life. But I think happiness is the one which is eluding me, just like Jerry keep eluding Tom. And I often see myself as that tomcat trying to chase the happiness. But once I started reading as a habit is when I learned that you really do not pursue happiness. It ensues, it follows your action. And the best way to chase happiness is to be there, be yourself, and happiness will follow you. It's like that butterfly. If you keep chasing it, it'll keep flying away. But if you make a beautiful garden around you, it'll come and sit on your shoulders. So the cartoon that I relate to the most is Tomcat. What do you think, Tabletop Master?
Thank you, Agent Ashish. Beautifully shared. That was creative and fun to listen to you. Okay, so who next? Next agent, Toastmaster Rashi. Sorry, Agent Rashi. Okay, so Rashi, your topic is a day without phone. Toastmaster Rashi, a day without phone.
Thank you, Agent Shivani, for this topic. I can easily imagine a day without my cell phone because oh, so I'm not that much attached to it. And yes, I keep on forgetting my mobile phone on places. It just happened yesterday only. I went to the mall. I watched a picture and we were shopping for my brother. And there, a person was uh, invited me to decorate a candle, and we can get it because on free because it was on the house. So I decorated it and I left my phone behind, and even the receipt which we just had after shopping. And then me and my brother went ahead, and he asked me for the receipt, and I still it didn't even went through my mind that I also left my phone there. And when I got back, I was searching for the receipt, and I also got my mobile phone. So now you can get from the story that how much valuable my mobile is for me. So I never fear losing it. Yes, I do have a fear of disconnecting with a whole lot of people who are in my contact list. But yeah, we have Google there to get those contacts back. So yeah, I can easily imagine a day without a phone, and I would be happy to do that once in a while.
Okay, I think it was easy to leave a phone for a day.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, thank you, Agent Rashi.
thank you.
So next, any guest? Uh, okay, Agent Urvashi Yadav. Okay, so your topic is one app everyone needs. Suggest any one app everyone needs. Agent Urvashi Yadav.
All right, thank you for inviting me to this, first of all. One app which everyone needs is Pinterest. One app everyone needs is Pinterest because there is no waiting for likes, dislikes, how many people are following you, especially your own known people, like in Facebook or Instagram. It is free from any biases. Hence, one needs an app called Pinterest. Pinterest allows you to wander through different lands of your interests. It could be books, it could be visuals through paintings, it could be new crafts that one likes to indulge in, it could be storytelling visually again, or just doing some research on a certain topic. One app which everyone should have is Pinterest. Is my time up or I need to say more?
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Agent Urvashi Yadav. Thank you for your thoughts and suggestions. And next one, next guest, uh, I think Kanchan Singh.
Yes, I can try.
You can participate. Okay, okay. So your topic is favorite mystery movie you like.
Okay.
Favorite mystery.
So I don't watch much mystery movies. I like more fantasies, which has
Okay, so
superpowers,
just anyone.
superheroes kind of mystery movie. Lucifer, I think, if we can say it's a mystery movie.
And
It's a
why?
series, Netflix series movie. So, because in different series, you find out more about the vampire. I think he's a vampire. The mystery, the powers of vampire, the wings, and how wings can regrow once you cut them, those kind of things. So, and how they can die and then still reborn. So I don't watch mystery movies that much. I don't have to share anything.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for your
Maybe you can give her, Shivani, some other topic.
Okay. Okay, so if your alarm clock could talk, what would it say every morning? The topic is
Okay.
if your alarm clock could talk, what would it say every morning?
I think it might say what is the benefit of putting alarm when you have to delay it. You know, you have to always wake up for 9:30 and 10. My office start is 10 and I always wake up at 9. So it might say that. And if it could talk, so it would be very better. I mean, I don't have to manually set the alarm. I can talk at night before going sleep, and I can say that I can give instructions in voice only. That when I say no, then do that, and snooze it for another 10 minutes. So it can be all verbal instead of setting it manually with hands. So that would be very exciting. I think we can do that with AI and other things.
Okay. Yes. Thank you, Agent Kanchan Singh, for your thought. So, next, okay, Agent Ravinder Malik. I can't face. No, no. Okay, so Ravinder Malik, your topic is which best emoji describe your current mood and why? Agent Ravinder Malik.
Yeah, you are true. Nowadays, people expressions are less than the emojis because emojis are expressing how you are feeling, how you like other jokes. If you like other face also, your emojis will tell not looks good, looks right or not. Yeah, I think there is not one emoji for one mood because as a human being, we keep swing our moods on every instance, on every occasion, on every incident. If I'm very happy, obviously, the smiling face will be there. And if I'm upset, so upset emojis are there. But for me, from my face, you can never tell what is going inside me. Because I was kind of student who always sit in the class like this. And my that teacher and the professor always thought I'm listening them very carefully. They never asked me to stand up and give the answer of any questions because of my sincere face. Uh, so I think the sincere one, the there is not much smiley, not much sincere. We have the one smiley with like something, so that represents me. Thanks. Over to you.
Okay, great. I think excellent example, great explanation. So, Agent Ravinder. The next is Agent Monica, ma'am, Magical Mona, our English teacher. So, I give you also a tough one and related to a theme. Uh, so, your topic is if you were a secret agent, your code name would be and why?
That's a tough one. It's giving me a chilling moment to identify what could be my secret agent name. I think I'll still stick to the magical Mona. That itself is very intriguing. Because every time I introduce myself as a magical Mona, I see people turning like, why actually I call me that way? What kind of a black magic do I do that can impact others? And that's what happened when I actually introduced myself when I started my classes for pursuing my master's course recently. And when I introduced myself that I am being known as a magical Mona. So this is exactly what the co-student asked, what kind of black magic do you do? And funny part is that day I was wearing those ornaments which had stones, colored stones. And they were like, oh, you really look like that scary or, tantric kind of a lady. But definitely, I feel like magic is within us. And that's what even I aim for, to help people identify what magic do they hold within. That's what I am doing magic. So it's not a black magic, but it's a gold magic that I believe in. That's what I'm trying to do. And that's why I would like to continue name myself as a magical Mona and help people discover their magic within themselves. Back to Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Agent Mona. That was really nice. Loved how to spoke every time. Your energy and your confidence every time inspired me a lot. Okay, so next is Agent Neetal. So Agent Neetal, your topic is describe your most legendary cooking disaster. Agent
Repeat the
Neetal
topic.
Jain, your topic is yes, describe your most legendary cooking disaster. I know you are a fitness enthusiast, but this is another one.
I believe with everyone it happens. When you try to give your best shot, when you put in all your efforts and think that this will be your perfect moment, this will be a perfect recipe or a perfect meeting, the disaster happened. So I learned one cake method with basic ingredients, and I've been repeating the same cake on everyone's birthday, anniversary, for my friend's birthday, for my birthday. And my friend specifically asked to make a cake for his son's birthday, who is turning 7. With a lot of enthu, I bought all the ingredients. I purchased the best chocolate available in the market. I bought the milk, the cake ingredients, and then started preparing it. And he, for the first time, he was trying to use the cake for the main birthday party rather than just cutting in during the daytime. And I was really excited that he is giving that kind of importance to me. But then it turned out the cake did not come out in a good shape. When I took it, it all broken. I was like, I kept all my energy into it, but still it did not turn out even the nearest closer to my best cake. The cake taste was good, but not in a great shape. Then I prepared the same cake on my birthday, and it turned out to be a good one, a best one, I can say, and everyone loved it. Then it made me think, what is that we are missing, or I am missing? I missed out during that cake and this cake. Then I realized over enthu is also one of the reasons that was a disaster. So we need to have an enthu, but not an over enthu or overconfidence, I can say. So the overconfidence in me that all my cakes were best and this will turn out to be good. I did not measure the ingredients properly and then it happened. From then I try to prepare, measure it properly, and then add it with very conscious that none of my recipes after that has been a disaster. So I'll encourage all of you to be conscious and not overconfident. Thanks. Back to you, Agent Shivani.
Thank you, Agent Neetal. Very relatable because when I made a cake for the first time, this is not everyone not liked my cake because I just not put every ingredient in measurement and for some reason I don't know. So awesome. Okay, so anyone else?
We'll close this.
Let's close it.
Okay. So, Agent Manoj, I see you raise your hand.
Yeah, I think let's move on.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So,
Sure. Okay.
and
Thank.
that a big
Go on.
thank you all to every agent and guest for participating with such spirit, great speech. Remember, the goal of table topic is to think fast and speak from the heart. You all did a very fantastic job today. Back to you, Agent Soumya.
Thank you, Agent Shivani, for conducting such an intriguing and fun-filled table topics mission session. Uh, the best thing I feel about this group is that no matter what the topic, there are always some inspirations, some takeaways sprinkled throughout the speeches, and that is what at least keeps me coming back. So the you with that, clearly you all are on way to becoming a top agent since you can think so fast and improvise so well. However, if you remember, we still have a spy amongst us and we haven't got them yet. So I'm going to make this round a little bit challenging for the spy. How? We'll still ask three questions. So an agent will ask another agent a question, but it will be more open-ended. As before, the person answering the question could answer it in any manner. Just don't be, too vague about it, right? Like try to interact, make it fun. And yeah, there you go. So who would like to ask the first question? Someone who probably didn't go before.
It would be one question to one person or one question to
Yes.
everybody.
So same as before, one question to one person, but more open-ended. So now you can say, ask questions such as like if we go back to the humor theme as an example, it would be something like that. If can you describe the speech theme in a few words? That can be one of the more open-ended kind of questions that you may want to ask. So you get to ask more than a binary.
Okay, clear. I would like to ask.
Go ahead, Agent Ashish. Who would you like to ask?
I would like to ask Neetal.
Okay.
Can
Special
can you
Agent Ethan,
describe
you are under
the theme?
observation.
Can you describe the theme? Can you describe the theme, which is the code?
We all try to do something.
Can't hear you.
Able to hear now? We try to be disciplined, complete our workouts, and be on path to success.
Okay, thank you.
And we keep looking after something.
That's great. So
Okay.
remember that whatever information you give, it goes to the spy as well, and the spy's mission is only to guess the theme. So yeah, I think Agent Neetal did a great job. So okay, who wants to go next? And you also probably one more hint, you want to observe the person you're interrogating, but also just look around how the others in the group are reacting to your question.
Camera should be on for that.
Are they scared? The camera is off. If the camera is off, that's also some clue.
Yeah, they are not in the race.
Why are they suspicious?
Yeah.
So okay.
Or they're not in the race.
Or they're not. Right? Who would go next? You,
So I
Kanchan,
like
would you
to
like
ask,
to ask? Go
I
ahead.
like to ask Toastmaster Agent Hirinder.
Go
So how
ahead.
was your day so far?
You asked very tough question, Nital. It's going good. I have a full planned day, especially weekends are my complete full-fledged. Like I have a quota of even my 15 minutes, what I'm going to do, when and how. So my day is going really well so far, completely full of activities. And thanks to your Spark thing that I'm able to complete most of my task, and if it gives me more positive energy whenever I tick the box. Thank you.
Right.
I
So
can guess the
on to
theme
the
for Toastmaster Hirinder or Agent Hirinder. Can I guess?
no.
Okay.
You want to guess the theme? No.
No.
No, the theme
I,
is same. Like you all have received the same theme. You have to guess the spy
That's
if
given
you are
away.
an agent.
It's a
That has
spy
given away
Unless
contest.
you
something.
are the spy.
That's given away
Okay.
something.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I was
So
suspecting I was suspecting someone, but now my suspect got changed.
it looks like the agents are double crossing each other, giving wrong intel. Maybe. Okay. Who wants to ask the final question? It's the last question. Make it count.
okay, I would like to ask this question to Magical Monica ji. Um,
Hirinder,
in
before we're gone, I would suggest asking someone else. So
okay,
just someone who didn't, yeah, hasn't been interrogated yet.
okay, so I will choose who has the camera on. So Ravinder, Agent Ravinder, in following up the secret agenda, what are the three things that you do or you suggest to the other agents?
Three secrets and three agendas. So
To complete a secret mission that you have got?
always keep your eyes and ear open for analysis the people or to accomplish the mission.
Mhm.
Keep an eye on their activities, their body gestures, their body movements, their face expressions. When we asking the question, how they are responding, if they are thinking because they are spy, they will take a pause and then they will rotate their eyes and then speak.
Yeah. I
Only
think
two, one more.
One more. Okay, just make sure no one is hiding something behind their smile or their hand. Some people are biting the nails as well. Okay.
Okay,
awesome.
thank you.
You all did great interrogation skills. Now I'm going to balance the skills a little bit and make it challenging for agents so that the spy gets some information too. So for all the agents and spy, uh, you need to type out one word that comes to your mind when you think about the theme name of the speech. So just type out one word in the chat.
It could be
Everybody
a
needs to do
person,
this.
it could be anything.
It could be anything, just one word that would come to your mind when you think about that speech theme. Action, planning. Sounds like a Toastmasters meeting. Mhm. I love how no one is giving things away. Even I cannot guess, even though I know what it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we just have 6 responses. We still need responses from 8 other people. who are
I can't,
or
I can't
seven other.
see or write in the chat.
Go ahead, you can say it. I will write
Mm,
for you.
Fickle.
What's that?
Fickle is the word. Fickle.
Pickle. Okay,
Fickle. Yeah.
got it. I'm going to just type it out for you. Okay. Um, so your final clues will be ready in the chat in some time. And by the end of the meeting, we will ask who figured out who the spy was or whether the spy figured out the theme. Uh, for now, let's move on to our very mission critical section of our operation, the forensic reports, the evaluation, heart of our Toastmaster meetings. And for that, I'm going to hand over the microphone to Magical Mona. Agent Monica, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Agent Soumya, for keeping us so much intrigued throughout the meeting. Everybody has been keeping their cards close to their chest to keep it secret, and wonderfully executed mission so far. Seriously, looking forward to know what's the theme or who's the spy. So perfect. So just to coming onto the agenda of this last phase of the meeting about the evaluation. For that, would like to first call upon stage the evaluator for the first speech, Neetal, for sharing the evaluation report for speaker P.
Thank you, Agent Monica. Today, I had a chance to evaluate Agent Pihu's speech, notification, the doorbell of modern loneliness. Raise your hands if you have guessed by listening to the title what she was about to speak. Did anyone guess? So kudos to Toast. I'll shift to Toastmaster. That's easy for pronunciation. So kudos to Toastmaster Pihu to pick up a speech title that was intriguing enough that all ears were open. And the theme or the speech content that you choose is close to everyone's heart. Everyone thinks about it, that why are they picking up the phone with every notification, with every bell icon. So we had a session before by Toastmaster Arjun where he spoke about dopamine effect, where the Instagram try to show at least one heart symbol even though there are no notifications. It tries to hit the dopamine, and you have covered that in your speech content today. And the way you started with your speech, with your personal story, and how you felt when you posted a photo or a pic on the social media, and what you were looking for was intriguing enough for us to look forward what you are about to deliver. You have kept saying what is meant to be on the social media and what are we looking for. So I really liked the content or the way you have formatted your speech, where you started about what you're looking for and then you concluded it with what is that we are looking for actually, but we are not getting. So we are compromising on our, can say, the impact or the loneliness fight that we are doing with ourselves. Though we are surrounded with people, we are all on Instagram, social media, and the phone is always in our hands. You started, there was some kind of hesitation or kind of nervousness in your voice in the start. But as you moved on, I could feel you got the confidence to be on the stage. Your hand gestures were quite open. You got your smile back, which got missing in the first initial couple of minutes. And you were able to deliver the speech from your heart. And you were able to relate the content that you're speaking. And you chose a content at this age where you just passed out of graduation, where the Gen Z culture is going on to be on the social media for everything that they do. And you are trying to be someone who wants to have a human connect and not be in the euphoria of the social media. So kudos to for picking up the topic and it's so closely you by heart you delivered it. So for your next speech, I would encourage you to have some vocal variety. You had some in this speech, but try to be more focused on the vocal variety. So the emotional aspect of the speech was very well covered, but the high and lows, the voice modulation can be worked upon. And your conclusion, I did not feel it at haste. I think you have covered the speech content that you have written down. But if you have missed it, you can work on the timing of the speech as well. As you concluded it with the doorbell notification again. And movement, I think you have, I could not guess if you were sitting or standing actually, because of the background post. It was standing or sitting?
I was standing.
Okay, that's great. So that's, so you could have some use the stage more, try to move, try to shift from one post to the other. But overall, a wonderful speech. And I have I have mentioned what I liked and what you can work upon. So overall, kudos to you. Thanks, and back to you, Agent Monica.
Thank you so much, Agent Needle, for elaborate evaluation for Pihu's speech. Next, I would like to call upon virtual stage Agent Rashi to share her evaluation for Speaker Manoj's speech.
Thank you, Agent Monica. So, yeah, when an agent like Manoj speaks and deliver his speech, a task for an evaluator, or I would say a forenser like me, would become more difficult when there is someone who is so sharp, eloquent, and who has such a good command over his speech. Figuring out some areas of improvement is really a tough job. So, the main focus of his speech, of Manoj's speech, was on literally elements and descriptions. And I think we all felt like every thing he shared in his overall speech, in his the story of Golu, he kept us glued till the end. The words and phrases like when he shared the whole theatrical hunt of Golu, and then when he transitioned to his professional settings of office, when he described about his boss behavior and how it got changed, how he weaponized his feedback, which is coming from his own insecurities, and when he shared his vulnerable moments, like when he sobbed in the toilet, and when he later on, while connecting the both stories, he shared sentences like, or phrases like, behold my masterpiece, bite back with boundaries. All those things, all the he very well delivered his speech on the lines of what his pathway was asking for. And one recommendation from my side would be, if you would have been delivered the speech while standing, while sharing more movements or hand gestures, I feel it could have been more impactful. That one of the thing I would ask you to implement in your next speech. And then again, going back to your speech, it was very well written. You held your cards close to your chest till the end, and it was really intriguing. It kept us glued from the start till the end, that what you are going to and how you are going to connect with the Golu story with your own professional experience. So yeah, we all at some point of time in a personal or professional life feel safe, feel in the same way. I'm also, as a leader, going through this time, and I'm also trying to figure out a lot of things. Yes, I have got a really good insight from your story, and thank you for sharing such your vulnerable moments with all of us. And yeah, that's it from my side. And yes, how you connected to Golu story to your professional experience was like a cherry on the cake. Thank you. Back to you, Monica.
Thank you so much, Agent Rashi, for elaborate feedback. I think you covered all the aspects of the speech. Really love how you shared and elaborated every fine details of the speech. Now it's time to call upon virtual stage the tag team. So we can begin with the timers report. So Agent Ashish, would you like to share the report? Oh, sorry. The Agent Helinder, would you like to share the reports of the timing today? I'm extremely sorry for the
Thank you to
yeah.
Toastmaster and Agent Monica. As they say, time is free, but it is the priceless things. You can't own it, but you can use it. Use it wisely. Such an intriguing fact. You can't keep it, but you can spend it. Once you have lost it, you can never get it back, said Harvey Mackey. With the same spirit, I will share the report of timing that I have captured. Luckily or fortunately, we do not see any disqualification. Let me quickly share my screen, and I will share this timer sheet in the WhatsApp group as well. So going over it, Pihu spent 6 minutes and 48 seconds. Manoj took 7 minutes and 24 seconds. In the table topic section, Ashish took 1.55, 1 minute 55 seconds. Rashi took 1 minute and 48 seconds. Urvashi spent exact 1 minute. Kanchan took 48 seconds. Ravinder took 1 minute and 25 seconds. Monica took 1 minute and 45 seconds. Neetal took 2 minutes and 8 seconds. In the speech evaluation, Neetal took 3 minutes and 55 seconds in Pihu's speech evaluation, and Rashi took exact 3 minutes in the speech evaluation of Manoj. So that's the summary from timers. Over and back to you, Agent Monica.
Thank you so much, Agent Hirinder, for such an elaborate report and also sharing it on the screens for everybody's view. Now I would like to call upon stage the counter for today. Agent Neetal, please share your report.
I'm back again. So this time with my agent's report, the counter. So we have been part of Toastmasters. Few are from long time, like Toastmaster Ashish, Manoj, and few are new entrants. But everyone has their way to deliver the speech and the topics. So I would like to start with the most transmitted or the bugs detected in the speech or the topic they spoke, that is Toastmaster Rashi. So Rashi, I would encourage you to record yourself and listen when you speak. There were quite of ahs and ums. I feel you were thinking a lot when delivering it, and you could not. You need to keep your mouth shut, I believe, or keep a silence so that you don't pronounce them. So practice it, which will enhance your speech. So I could see the progress that you're making from last 6 months, but this aspect still needs a rework. Needs a lot of work, sorry. And next would be Toastmaster Shivani. So you played the table topic master today. I felt you were not totally prepared how you want to present yourself, and you had long pauses. You could not tell the topic in a clear way. So I would encourage you, when you take a role, practice it beforehand. Try to connect with your mentor if you need. Your topics were good. The pronunciation could have been more powerful, and you could have encouraged the audience after they spoke and could have added couple of lines there, which we could have listened to you more, and you could have worked upon that aspect as well. Toastmaster Somia, who spoke during entire meeting, so her ahs and ums were there, but I did not feel like they were not pronounced unconsciously. They were conscious efforts to keep them as a pauses or the filler words, which I liked it. It did not feel awkward, but you can listen to the recording and see if you want to improve on that aspect. Toastmaster Monica, Manoj, Pihu, Ashish. They were fantastic. I could not catch any of the filler words. Toastmaster, soon to be Toastmaster Urvashi and Kanchan. There were a couple of us and ums, and the limited time you could see if you want to work on that and see how you deliver when you join us next. With this, I'll complete my report and we'll hand over back the stage to our agent, Monica.
Awesome report, Agent Nitin, and thank you for sharing so many tips with the participants to better their communication skills, or rather the speaking skills. Last but not the least, would like to call upon stage Agent Ashish to dealt his card now, share the report that he has been holding close to his heart so far.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Monica. Now is the time to open what is close to the chest right now. Thanks so much for everybody who's used the word of the day as well as the idiom of the day. Specific usage I observed, Urvashi used it, Pihu used it, Rashi used it more than once, Monica used it more than once, Neetal used it more than once. Idiom was used by Monica more than once, Rashi used it. I think it was very actively used, and thank you so much for incorporating it very, very well. I think right from the start of the meeting, we had some amazing usages of the word. Urvashi mentioned about atomic habit, she was astounded by the level of creativity of Toastmaster Mohit, which was amazing. The usage of foot and mouth issue was amazing, something which I'm going to use it for sure. I often have a foot and mouth issue as well. Soumya used thinking on your feet and speaking on the fly, and I think that was a very creative expression. And she converted all of us from Toastmasters to agents, which was very, very creative. Something I'm going to steal with pride. Toastmaster Hirender used in his timer report, the time is free yet it's priceless. And once we have used it, we can never get it back. An amazing quote from R.V. McKay. Toastmaster Monica, in her journal evaluation, used be open to making the mistakes. That was well used. Be yourself. Nobody's judging you. That was extremely well used. Toastmaster Neetal used spy training in the art of silence. From where you got this expression? Wow, wonderful. Speak with confidence and precision. Our counter is watching you. Yes, very well used. Every word counts. Deliver it from your heart, she used when she was talking about the speech evaluation. Toastmaster Manoj used, you still have wings, don't you? Indeed, we all have. Behind gingerly fluffy furs lies a merciless warrior who's fighting a Game of Thrones. Extremely, extremely good expression. Pitch perfect office where boss is gaslighting. Again, a very, very advanced expression usage. Beholding my masterpiece and ending it with that we all should not be like a victim, but perhaps like a bleeding warrior. Very, very good expressions, full in the speech. Toastmaster Rashi, in her evaluation, used eloquent speaker, kept us glued till the end. And of course, connecting the Golu story to the experience was cherry on the cake. And your evaluation was also a cherry on the cake, Toastmaster Rashi. Toastmaster Urvashi talked about the app of Pinterest, and which is free of any biases and has a lot of stuff which we can utilize. A good suggestion, Toastmaster Urvashi. Toastmaster Kanchan, a walking alarm clock, talking alarm clock. I think you covered it well in the expressions in the speech. Very well done. Toastmaster Monica, in her speech, in her table topic speech, talked about Magical Mona. Of course, Magical Mona is a very nice name, secret agent name, and an expression in itself. Magic is within us, not the black one, but the gold one. Was very, very well done. And help other people discover the magic within was again a very, very good usage of the words. Very few areas of improvement I noticed. One, I noticed couple of times that we use did or did not and follow it with a second form of verb. For example, did not came that beautiful should have been did not come that beautiful. And did not went through my mind should have been didn't go through my mind. So that's one area where we can be careful. Couple of time I observed that plurals was used with S where it's not required. For example, feedbacks. A speaker said feedbacks. It should have been feedback. That works both as singular and plural. Also, I heard men's don't cry. Should have been men don't cry. Or dignities should have been dignity. So the usage of S could have been avoided there. Couple of pronunciation mistake I observed. Hesitate should have been hesitate. Very fantastic job. We don't perhaps require very there. A fantastic job was good enough. Similarly, one sentence error when we're talking about past, when I post, perhaps the speaker intended to say when I posted. Also, once, and there were few times when we observed mother tongue influence, because a lot of time in our mind we are converting from English to Hindi. Like, for instance, a speaker said, keep on forgetting, should have been keep forgetting. Again, as I said, minor nitpicking for me to help you with some improvement areas. Overall, fantastic usage. The award of the word wizard today, hold your breath, goes to Toastmaster Pihu Singla, who was amazing in terms of expression of a speech. The doorbell of modern loneliness, the secret code, uncover the greatest mysteries, so connected yet so distant. Digital dopamine, secretly letting out actual happiness of connecting real time. Emotional disconnect, genuine connection, meaningful present, deserted. They may knock, but they cannot enter unless we allow them to enter. Amazing usages, Toastmaster Pihu Singla. Toastmaster Nital Jain, Toastmaster Soumya, and Toastmaster Monica were also runner-ups, but the award goes to Toastmaster Pihu. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Awesome report, Agent Ashish, and congratulations, Pihu, for being the word wizard. Truly amazing speech, and I think very well deserving award for the day. And thank you, Ashish, for introducing this special award today. All right. So now I'll share my report as a general evaluator. I had been watching everybody how they fairly did in their role. So the all this evaluation is for the roles that you have conducted during the meeting, and so please take it in a positive note. So I'll begin with the SA. I think that was a very important aspect, how you actually charge up the meeting. And Hinder did a very well job as in a SA today, initiating the icebreaker exercises to get everybody's focus within the meeting itself. So wonderfully done. Then thereafter, presiding officer came in. Needle played the role very well introduced the energy of these days for like festivities that's going on, and then connected well that with the theme of the day. She also welcomed the guest. One recommendation I think that I have also received, I also need to add in, is that maybe introducing the agenda why we meet at Toastmasters. So that could be one recommendation to be made as a presiding officer in future role. But overall, it was a very well executed role as in a presiding officer today. Now, the hero of today, or rather heroine of the today, the team of the meeting. Soumya did a wonderful job. In the theme was well played, well executed. The concept of using the word agent, of course, it was difficult for everybody to adapt it. But I think that's the beauty of Toastmaster, that we are always ready to adapt and be flexible about what's coming in the way, and that's how we everybody quickly picked up that word. Everybody participated well, and I really like the way she encouraged everybody to be participative in this engaging theme, because it's not easy to run such an engaging theme um, involving everybody, and she did that job very well. Kudos to her. Now, talking about the speakers, fantastic job. I think I should congratulate both of you. Both the speakers did wonderful start with the speech. There was a there was in content of the speech that made everybody focused. I had a little disturbance at my place, but still I was coming back to the speech and I was able to connect the dots. Where very good usages of the language itself as well as their body. Of course, there are a few recommendations. What I observed that for Pihu, Your eyes movement were quite often off the screen, which actually gave a hint that probably you were getting distracted somewhere. So that's one recommendation, that try to keep focusing on the camera, or at least at one position wherever it is. So even if you have to refer the notes, because we have privilege to do that in the virtual meeting, so keep it closer to the camera so that the viewer don't feel as if you're shifting your focus here or there. And one recommendation to both the speaker, just try to use upper half of the body up till your belt region. Try to use that much region of your body if your health and condition permits. And use the stage area as much as possible. Maybe you can actually shift from place to place. That would have added much more life to the speech that you have delivered. So that would be my recommendation. But overall, it was a wonderfully delivered speech. Kudos to both the speakers today. Quickly coming on to the evaluators before I come on to my tag team. For both the evaluators did a very well job, shared all the intricacies, complete CRC method was followed, providing all the tips and recommendation, all the commendation, kudos. I think both the speaker would have got the value that they really were looking forward to when they came to deliver the speech. So again, kudos to both the evaluators. Quickly on to the tag team. Yes. So I'll begin with the Ashish, the grammarian for the day, wonderfully executed. The report was well shared. I'll also encourage you to share this report in the WhatsApp group also, so that we all can remember again, revisit these words and try to apply them in our day-to-day usage. And I really love the way you introduced this word wizard award. Kudos to the way you executed this report. Coming to the counter for the day. Very well report. I think you pinpointed everybody what they can improve upon. While there are some recommendation, it's recommended that when you are sharing the feedback which is not so positive, avoid naming the participant. The feedback or the recommendation could be generic one rather than pinpointing the person, because in the bigger audience, they may actually feel little, judged or so. That's one aspect. And second is, it should look as the learning for everybody, because when we are speaking on the stage, when the viewer or the speaker is getting the evaluation feedback or the feedback about from the other tag team members, everybody else is looking forward to what they have in for them. So make that recommendation or tips or what all you are encouraging so very generic that everybody has some takeaway from that. Because what the tips that you had shared were really wonderful. I think few of them I would also like to apply in my own speeches and time to go forward. So that would be my suggestion. Otherwise, the report was fabulous. Again, I request you to share the report if possible in the WhatsApp group so that we can look back where all there is a further scope of improvement. Timer, again, I really want to, before I go to the timer, I want to thank Neetal for doing the double job today. It's not easy to evaluate as a speaker. I think she wore three hats today, as a presiding officer, as a speech evaluator, and also working as an accountant. So incredible job. Not everybody can do it. At least it's beyond my imagination how you actually manage that well. But all the jobs were done so very well. Super. Now, coming to the timer, Virendra did very well job. Kudos, Virendra, to picking up the role at the very last minute, jumped in the meeting, and when requested, he actually picked up the role. So kudos. I think that also aligns with the spirit of Toastmasters. There is a one recommendation that because there was a change in the way timer card had to be dealt, it would have been better that we had shared it in advance, that how would you be demonstrating, so that we could have, checked, is it available to everybody. I think this is a part being missed from the journal evaluator point of view, as in my role as well. I should have also checked it and requested you to share the card to the way you're gonna share your timings in between the meeting. I think that's one takeaway for both of us, as a journal evaluator for me and as in a timer for you. And last is about the table topic master, Shivani. fabulous topic. I really loved all the topics. They all were intriguing topic, and again, everybody has a different way to cover those speeches. One recommendation for you, in fact, two. One is, I really love that you invited the guest. That was very well done. That rather than, continuing with the existing Toastmaster, you kind of encourage the guests to come and speak on the virtual podium, which was difficult to do for them. So recommendation here is to encourage them to complete the timing. So if say a guest is not able to speak up, so maybe you can actually, encourage them to go a little longer. Sometimes they need a little push to go beyond their comfort zone. And that's what we really need to provide them as in a platform. And second point is that uh, about the timings, like minimum timing that they have to speak, you probably could have iterated in the beginning itself so that the guest would be aware that what is the time for which they have to speak. So that would also have helped for them. So otherwise, it was very well executed, and I really like the way you are covering up and adding your takeaway after every speaker. So very well done. Kudos to you. I think with that, I rushed through the reports looking at the time. I'm sorry that it was really, really fast. I just wanted to quickly close it. I think we could have done better on the timings. That's one aspect I really have again to take away from this meeting, that we could actually begin on time and then we can, adhere to the timings. But I think with the theme today, with the involvement with everybody today, it's okay. We can actually, take it up. But I think we can do better for the next meeting. With that, I complete my reports. I'm sorry if I rushed so fast, just to respect the time. Uh, Giving the stage back to the agent Soumya, the Toastmaster of the day.
Oh, thank you, forensic expert agent Monica, and your entire team. This was so well detailed and so useful. You didn't mention you rushed through, but at least I felt that everything was on point. I could follow along, and well, that's why we had you as the forensic experts for today. You're the specialist. So great. So now moving on, now is the time for big reveal. We will find out who the spy is, and the spy will find out what the theme is. But before that, in case you have not voted for your favorite speakers, Special Agent Neetal has shared the link on the chat and the WhatsApp. Please go ahead on that link and share your thoughts on who you think the best speakers were. So let's go for the reveal. What I'd like you all to do is type out the name of the spy, of the person that you think is the spy on the chat. Do not hit enter till I say so, but just keep it typed out. That's so that we don't bias anyone. And once you're all done,
I
please.
cannot type it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Okay,
couple
so
of
you
people
can.
cannot type, I think. Urvashi cannot type also.
She can, okay. So for the ones that cannot type, let's have them say the names at the end. Maybe you need to find the majority. Okay. Once you have typed out the name, please raise a virtual hand or a thumbs up, some notification so that I know. Okay. Is everyone done? I know Agent Neetal is done. Agent Pihu, Agent Hirinder, are you done? Agent Shivani, Agent Monica? No. Agent Monica is thinking really hard. Okay, in the interest of time, whoever has written it, please press enter, and Agent Ashish and Agent Urvashi, please say out the name. So 3, 2, 1, enter.
Neetal.
What did you say? Neetal. Okay.
You.
You. Okay. 1, 2. So Neetal, Ravinder, and yeah, Neetal has 2 votes. Ravinder has 2 votes. No. Okay. So Agent Ravinder seems the most suspicious so far to people. Agent Ravinder, would you like to tell whether or not you are the spy? You can unmute
I guess
yourself. Yeah.
is there. I guess he left the meeting.
Oh, Okay. So okay, I'll do the reveal. He's not the spy. Now, can the actual spy reveal themselves? Drum roll. 3, 2, 1. Can you unmute yourself and if you'd like
Content.
to?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes. So let's see. So just one final thing. Let's see if our spy. So of course we failed the mission, this small mission. We obviously succeeded in our mission communication, but we failed in identifying the spy. Let's see if the spy succeeded. Were we able to at least, sabotage their mission? Kanchan, spy Kanchan, do
Yeah.
you have an idea on what the meeting theme, the speech theme is that you stole?
I think it's innovative planning.
What do you think, agency? Is that innovative planning?
No?
No. So
Or maybe
turns
motivational
out,
strategies.
yes, yes, yes. The
Oh,
second
she
one.
guessed it.
Now, the second
In time.
guess.
But our second guess
True.
was also not Kanchan.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
So
we didn't. I mean, she joined for the
We
first
failed
time in the meeting.
miserably.
Yeah.
I mean, we could not guess.
And she was so hiding herself, at least we thought, yeah, I don't know how people thought, because I don't know how people thought Ravinder, he was first one to say what motivational strategy is all about. So
Huh, yeah.
those of you who guessed, my worry was that Neetal first time her question was very vague, and second time around her answer was very vague. So I thought that she's trying to confuse everybody and she's the real spy. But yeah, Kanchan, you've tricked
Yeah,
all
we
of
did
us.
not think of Kanchan. Yeah. I mean,
spy
good
Kanchan is
one.
the true spy. Good job, Kanchan.
Thank you.
Amazing theme.
Hope this
Amazing
was.
team, amazing spy. I think very well chosen, very thoughtfully chosen. So awesome.
Yeah, I'm like really into escape rooms. So I thought that let's bring that energy here. A little bit of that. But yeah, thanks all for playing along. We're all such great sports. It was great to see the backgrounds, everyone referring to each other as agents or forensic experts and playing along with the theme. Such a fun experience. I'm now going to hand over the mic for our presiding officer, one of the three roles that Special Agent Neetal has been playing. Over to you, Agent Neetal.
Thank you to Agent Somya. It was an amazing. My cheeks are paining now with all the smile that or the laugh I'm doing from the beginning. So I hope everyone voted. But I'll not be able to publish it as Toastmaster Mohit is not in the meeting, and he will be publishing the results on the WhatsApp group. So overall, an engaging, amazing meeting, and love the participants and the speakers and our evaluators. But this will conclude today's meeting, and have a great weekend the rest of the day.
Wait, Nital, can we actually check with Kanchan and Urvashi how they liked
Yeah, sorry.
attending to this meeting? Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, please.
So I liked the session. It was quite engaging, but I was feeling a little unwell. I have fever now, so I couldn't feel that much. I mean, because of sickness, but it was good overall.
Kudos to you,
Thank
Kanchan, that you kind of stayed with us even in this fever thing. What should I take? It's your you know strength, or is our energy that kept you active throughout the meeting?
It was my discipline and determination. I wanted to do it.
Awesome.
I did not have any
Awesome.
sitting arrangement. I'm sitting on bed and for 2 hours on camera on. It was decent.
Awesome. Kudos to your courage.
Thank you everyone.
Yeah. Urvashi, your feedback, please. So to soon to be Toastmaster Urvashi.
All right. So first of all, I really enjoyed the creativity of this group. I could see that each one of you were trying to align with the theme of Toastmasters, which you had set forth. Secondly, I could see the enthusiasm of the new joinees as well, and as well as the existing ones. You all have charted a path where you want to go on a learning journey. And I can clearly see that you guys are also still learning. Some of you are proficient, some of you are still learning. And my inner criticism was also working, but I kept it at bay. So I think over a period of time, it will come out as well. I really liked how these speakers were trying to use all different kinds of words to exhibit their vocabulary growth that they were trying to exhibit. There were some aspects which I felt more connectedness can happen on virtual reality, this virtual space that we have created. The stories that were presented was something I would definitely is closer to written language. But when we come on a platform, the vocal language needs to be a little bit different. Reason being, it makes you feel more connected with the audience. So maybe that is something that can be worked upon. Because I could read that text, it could take me to a faraway land. But when I read some text, I might take a 5-minute pause because there's so many words being used. Some words can be left out as well because when I'm listening it in person, I might tone down few words. I won't use so many words. So that's what I felt about it. I don't know how you all will perceive it, but this was my observation for all of you.
Thank you, Urvashi, for the feedback and your points. Everyone as a learner here, we are evolving and we'll still be evolving.
Absolutely. But I love the
So
creative space that you have given, and as you all put it, that it is a mystery, right? It's a thriller. We don't know what's going to unfold, how it's going to end, and that's the fun part of it.
yeah, all kudos go to Toastmaster
Yeah,
Soumya for wonderful theme. But
yeah.
did
I
we
would
miss
say
on
we are
your?
jamming. We are all jamming together, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. We are all from different cities, different
Absolutely.
parts of India, and we are all connected via this platform. Every Sunday we meet up and smile.
That's very good.
So, Toastmaster Soumya, did you miss your 2 minutes joke?
I thought I was being funny throughout. What are you saying?
No, I meant you were
So
introducing the two
yes.
minutes theme. Anyways,
Yeah, sure. So next meeting onwards, so we are gonna try something different.
yeah.
We'll switch out the SAA role alternatively with a 2 minute speaking role. So we'll begin with the 2 minute joke master, or it can
Okay.
be 2 minute motivational speaker. So yeah, when you're signing up for the roles, that's keep in mind.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. So thanks everyone for joining in, and we'll share the results via WhatsApp for the best speakers and best evaluator award. Hi. Bye. Have a
Bye.
nice day.
Thank you,
Bye
Monica.
bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
So,
You're saying something?
no, you start.
Okay.